Hello, normal player Guy here, and I'm back. Now, this will be a nice quick video. So, a lot of people have been asking me because I'm on like several Discord groups, right? Several social media accounts to help people out as part of the game. Some people have asked me where to get these metal coolers. How do I farm them? What stage is it, etc. You know, how do I get the easy A's, etc. It's worth pointing out then. So, for the easy A's, they come out on the 13th and 15th respectively, and that's for the STR one. That'd be this guy right here. Now, the old school way of doing this was you had to clear, I believe it was stage four. Yeah, so you clear stage four, and and then the drop rates was one or several of each type of these, right? Now, yeah, it was kind of RNG which one you got, but they dropped to SR. The then next one to get them to SSR, you needed to farm a hell of a load of these, right? Once you farmed a load of these, you get into SSR. To get into TUR, you still needed more of those medals. In fact, as this has got as a nice sum up, to get all five copies, because you would have needed five SSRs to drop to take into the SSR star to take into SSR, right? You would have needed 513 medals altogether, because you would have needed it's 10 to get to the SSR, and it's another 10 just to get to a proper SSR, and then you'd have to do that again four times. Now, it's even easier. So if you think, oh hell, that's a hell of a one to go through, I wouldn't worry too much. It's even easier. The missions are even easier as well. So while this remains the same, you get copies just for completing it. They drop as an SSR. So remember, so we'll go through this. So if you wanted to farm up this Cyclopean Guard, just do the first stage. It is called the 10 billion Power Warriors. It's an old event. Came out in 2019, so it's old now. It's like 3, 4 years old. So that's what this is. So you first one, it's the Cyclopean Guard. Nothing special. It's a nice free-to-play unit. There are some training items that training locations that come from this. But if you wanted that, the Easy A standalone metal cooler, the STR, that people that can awaken and an Easy A in a few days' time. Today's date is the 13th, so by the time that I wake up on the 14th, then it will be ready. This guy has an awakening. This is stage 3, right? And then stage 4 is to get the SR copies, but I'll tell you about that other one later. And then the medals to awaken them are on stage 5. However, on this one, it's a new one. Right, this came out on this celebration. It's fight for the strongest in the universe, right? So the missions alone, uh, you by clearing it, you get one of the types. But by Dock Awakening the AGL one, which drops as an SSR now, you get five more copies, right? Dock and Awaken the Tech, you get five additional copies for them. And same for the Int, SDR, and Physical. You get five copies just for Awakening. Then you don't have to do it five times altogether now. Do it the once. Remember to do it the once, stage 4. But you can get them from missions by clearing the stage. It's even easier. You don't have to do this the old school way where you need 513 medals, right? You merely just need 10 of each, right? If you get, I mean, if you get SRs, you could go 13 of each, get them to, get them to the SSR star, then to the SSR. But just by getting them to the, just getting it to this stage, right? You get the additional copies. By the way, when it says Dock and Awaken, the SSR is the Dock and Awakening. So you will need to take these to level 80 UR to obviously use these, right? That's how it goes. No need for that explanation. So this is the Dock and Awaken, and then you get the five of these. Super easy. This same mission is the one where you get the free to play cooler, the free to play Gohan with Goku, right? So of course they now have a Dock and Awakening. This you also get an extra copy just by clearing the final stage with this guy. This is also hidden medals to awakening, right? You need those medals to awaken every single one of them. These are to awaken the metal coolers. The metal coolers are these guys here. So to take them to the SSR, you need these. But as I say, these drop at SSR, making it much easier. On this one, let's check out the medal sum up. So we checked these out. It says you only need 7, and you get them dropped. And now you only need 50. right? Total amount for all characters, all of these, all the metal coolers, just the metal coolers, 50. It's a far cry from 513, right? You get them as this. They only need 5 medals to take him to TUR, and then you get the other 5. You actually get 5, which is more than you need. So you can use 4, of course, for your hidden potential system. Much easier. That's all you need, right? So all of this thus far is even better, right? So it looks like, let's see. Yeah. So if these have an easy A, you should be able to farm up more. So for new players, you should have enough to get them to SA10. Now, of course, you may have to do the SR run just to get them all, just to have the free to play one. If you really wanted the grind to get them to SA15. Otherwise, a lot of people probably already had this done, right? So they probably already had them at SSR, and then they're using the copies that they got from the missions as farmable units, right? That's what I'm doing. Or you can probably just use the Kais they'll give you. So to sum up, you need this, the 10 billion warrior, stage 4 to get the SRs. You need a lot of these medals at stage 5 to awaken him. The cooler, the standalone STR cooler is this guy at stage 3. And of course, he awakens with medals. Now, he awakens with the medals that you get here at stage 5. Stage 5 is what you need, and stage 8 is for the other metal coolers, right? Stage 5 and 8 is all you need of the new one. So that's going to be this nice quick video. I hope it was nice and clear. As I say, it's amazing how many people have been asking me where to find this missing guy and where to actually get his awakening medals. It's quite incredible. Just remember, if you wanted to know the stage, when you go on training and awaken, when you go on awaken and you press it and it says you don't have the required medals, you click the medal on the awaken page and it takes you straight to the event and the stage specifically you need, right? So that's even easier to do. So you can always just go that way. It takes you straight to it. If you haven't done these, because it's stage 8 you need to farm the regular metal coolers. If you haven't done them, you will have to go through the levels, but just bear in mind, complete them first, then this. And when it comes to the STR guy, when these guys here, number 7, which is stage 4, which stage 5, if you have him, just click on the Awakened Medal logo, takes you to this stage, okay? So nice and clear, I hope. I'm going to put this out as a link for a lot of people. I'm always happy to help, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, it is simple, it is easy. But yeah, that's it. That's the metal coolers. Remember, the 13th and the 15th, respectively, is where we'll find the awakenings for them, right? Okay, so a few days to go until then. So there we go. Nice clear video, I hope. Let me know otherwise, but until then, I'll see you next time.